Hi everybody, Linett here, recruiter at Delgado Community College, with some quick tips and information for those of you who are looking to start college for the first time, or maybe who have been out of school for a while and just need a refresher or start this process in a new light. So I hope this is of help to you all. Number one is understand your career path. There are so many wonderful students I've talked to who have just a very clear idea of what they want to do as a career, but have no idea what kind of certifications they need, what kind of degrees, how long that takes. And so that is very important. So here I provide some examples, right, to show you that your educational path can be so different depending on what you want to do, right? For the person on top, they want to be a doctor. They have to, maybe they start at a community college, get their associates, then their bachelor's, and then they have to go to medical school, right? So they're going to be in school for several years. The next person may just want to do an associate's degree because that's all they need, right? If they want to be a motor vehicle technician. The next person might start with their bachelor's and have to, step out because they have a family and then come back, get their PhD to be a professor or researcher. Next person might get their associates, go into the workforce, come back, get their bachelor's, and get their social work degree. So that path can be very different, and how long it'll take, the cost, what institution you attend will also vary depending on your particular path. So do your research. Number two, choosing the right college is all about what is important to your success, because no two students are alike. So I'm going to move myself. You want to ask yourself the important questions. And these are some 5 areas that would say are pretty important to consider. One, the program. Does the school I'm looking into have the program of study that I want? 2, the cost. So both consider how much it costs, the price tag on that, and then how much financial aid you're getting. And right, because if the amount of aid you're getting matches the cost, perfect. But if the cost and your financial aid makes this big of a difference, then that's right, all this you're going to have to fill in yourself out of your pocket. And remember, financial aid does run out. You can't just get financial aid, Pell Grants for 20 years, right? So think about that. The size. Do you need a small classroom to thrive? Do you prefer a large school? The services. What kind of services are you going to need to be a successful student? Do you need a successful student? I'm sorry. Do you need tutoring, mentoring, disability services? It really varies. And then the student population and maybe the demographics of the school overall. Do you care that you may not be as represented in the school? Maybe you like to be around all these different people that are not like you. And for some people, they prefer to see that themselves represented in the student body or, their faculty and staff. So again, as you take into consideration these factors, what one student may weigh, what may weigh a lot for one student may not weigh as much for another student. For this student, for example, disability services are going to be kind of a deal breaker for her because maybe she has a disability and that's something that is going to be essential for her success, whereas cost may not be as important. For this student, cost is the most important factor as he's deciding what school to go to, right? So again, what is important to you? Requirements and units can be confusing. So I really encourage people to look into the graduation requirements and your particular major's requirements. In this case, and this is all available in your institution's website. In this case, the student is an American Sign Language interpreting student. They went on their website, and right there you'll see listed what are the courses I need in order to get this degree, and then how many units are each course. The units tells you how much time you're expected to devote to this class, both in terms of instruction and lecture time, and also how much work you're doing outside of the classroom. So of course, more units, more time; less units, less time. And yeah, so then that also tells you, well, how much time is it going to take me to complete this degree? Obviously, less units, less time, right? And also keep in mind that some programs have an additional admissions process. So again, I'm going to use Delgado as an example, but this applies to many schools. I'm sorry. You may be admitted as a student to the college, and that's an easy process. But then your particular major might require you to apply, and so there's an additional admission process that you need to get into. And then lastly, I'm sorry, some quick tips that people don't, I feel, emphasize enough about going to college, but that are so important. Ask for help. Maybe you're not used to it. Maybe you're shy. Maybe you don't know how to do it. Get used to it and do it. Because there are all these services, there are programs, there are staff like me who want to help you. But if you don't say you need help, we are not mind readers, right? So you got to make use of your devices. Send that email. Go and visit them in person. Make that phone call. Say, I need help. I need this, right? Or else we don't know how to help you. And again, your tuition and your tax money is paying for my salary, right? And all these services, so take advantage. Two is not all learning happens in the classroom. So it's great if you have straight A's, but also look out for those student clubs and activities, attend events. If you play a sport, continue to play that sport. Volunteer in your community. Seek out those opportunities for internships and service learning. If you don't know about them, ask your teacher, right? Tell them, hey, I want to be a social worker, and you're teaching the sociology class. What do you think? Where can I volunteer my time? Can you help me set up an internship, right? And that's really going to translate not only in skills that you're building, but also possible job opportunities, or increase your chances of getting that scholarship, right? Or transferring later down the road. Organization and time management are going to be honestly a make it or break it type thing for college students, especially first-time students. Why? Because if you can't get your classes organized, your time organized, you're going to get overwhelmed. So start using your tools, that agenda, right? Taking notes, those reminders, those calendars, whatever it is that you need to thrive as a student. If you are not familiar with them, start exploring them. Know exactly what environments you need to be able to focus and to study best. Let go of those habits that you know are not working for you. So you got to know yourself and be honest with yourself. And then lastly, seize your opportunities. This is a once in a lifetime moment for you, right? So try it out. Go and get those leadership opportunities. Go attend those activities. Find out about opportunities like scholarships and contests and funding that you're eligible for because you are a college student. And those opportunities are not going to be there when you go into the workforce. So seize the day, right? Take advantage of them. They're there for you. And lastly, I just want to congratulate you for being proactive about learning more about college, because that says a lot about you. And that means also that you are on the right track to success. So thank you for your time. Reach out to us. Go on our website. Use our live chat feature. Send us an email. enroll@dcc.edu. Follow us on social media. And we hope to get to talk to you again. Thanks.
That was some fantastic info from our Delgado family. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button below, as well as the bell to get notifications every time we post a new Chew and Chat episode. You can also follow us at Delgado Recruit on Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok, and at Izzy_Delgado 1921 on Instagram. To find out when our live stream events are happening, check out our website, www.dcc.edu/future-students/events. I'm Nikki with Recruitment and Outreach, and we'll see you next time.